Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back for another card review. So in this video, we're going to talk about a brand new evolution pathway for Roger, right? This is going to be Sage of Subversive Tone Roger, right? So looks like a very familiar card to you, right? And that's going to be the Arena Trials, right? By showing an evolutionary pathway for these cards in the arena, right? Which means that Arena Trial is coming back, and this means that you can actually get another copy of Roger as an evolved material. Right, so what you can see here is basically what happened to Lionel, right? Lionel from the Arena series actually have 5 different branch evolutionary pathway, right? Water all the way to dark, and I think Madhead is going to do the same to Roger as well. Starting off with the fire attribute, right? So you can see here this is a fire human version of Roger, right? So let's take a look at this card. Alright, so first and foremost, let's take a look at Roger's leader skill. Right, Sorcery of Fiery Shadow. Human attack times 3.5 by dissolving 6 or more water or fire runes in total. Human attack times 1.5 additionally, and then on top of that we have a damage reduction of 30% for water and fire damage. Right, so overall I think that this is really some sort of trash leader skill, although it is unique to himself, but there is definitely way better leader skills out there for current meta. Right, so I think this is more friendly towards free-to-play or beginner players who just started the game. Right, you can actually is actually quite a good leader skill, right? If you are missing out on a lot of cards out there. Right, so overall I find that if you are a veteran player, right, this Roger leader skill would really seem trash to you. Right, so let's take a look at his team skill. HP of Roger times 2 additionally, with Roger as member, and the team consists of only 5 humans. So it's a very tight condition, right? Not just humans, but fire humans. Right, so in my opinion, I think nowadays there's not much fire human playstyle yet, right? Other than I think Hisoka from the Hunter x Hunter series, right? I played that quite a bit previously, right? So Hisoka can be paired with like Biscuit, can be paired with Rococo, and can be paired with, you know, Roger for this case, right? So I think Hisoka might not be the best leader out there still, right? But overall I find that with just HP times 2 for Roger only, not the whole team but just Roger, right, kind of silly, right, just to fulfill this fire human team setup, right, just for that additional times 2 for Roger. Right, so overall quite a pity for team skill, right? So let's take a look at his active skill. Alright, so this is where the good part comes in, right? So every card, although there's some bad, there's definitely some good of this card, right? So Sage of Subversive Tone Roger, Raging Blaze, right? CD 5, right? Very short CD, love it. So for 1 round, no attack could be launched by the monster, right? This means that you can still launch an attack, just that Roger himself do not launch an attack, right? Which is good, right? So usually we have cards like maybe just to give an example, Aquarius. I think Aquarius with AR can actually launch an attack, but previously no attack could be launched for the whole team, right? Which is pretty bad in some cases. So for 1 round, you can't this monster can't launch an attack, and then damage received minus 60%. So this can be used in a situation whereby the enemy have an initial shield, right? Which means that the enemy must attack you before you can deal damage to the enemy, right? So by doing that, you can activate Roger, don't attack, get some damage reduction there, and then the next round, fire and human attack times 2, right? And then on top of that, fire damage can overpower water enemies, right? This is definitely a plus because this is one of the unique active skill that most cards do not have. So far we have Iron Fan Princess Rakshasha, which is a continuous effect for Earth Team, right? Which is why Earth Team is so powerful nowadays. Right? Another one is one of the Coliseum card from the Prologue of the Universe, whereby water can overpower Earth for 1 round. I think 2 rounds for that card. Right? I can't really remember the name, but those of you who kind of picture that card now, right? You know what I'm talking about. Right? So, anyways, my point is this card here, Roger, have a very unique active skill, right? Not just the fire damage can overpower water enemies, he actually boosts fire as well as human attack for 1 round, right? So this means that you can actually fit Roger in a fire team or in a, you know, human team, for example King of Fighters and Hunter x Hunter and stuff like that, right? And you still work out fine, right? So Overall, I find that this card here is going to be a very good card in general, right? So I suggest you guys to just evolve Roger. Try to get that, clear the arena trials, get an extra copy of Roger, and do the evolution. Right, so overall, this is a must keep or must evolve card, right? So I suggest you guys to go for this card. Right, so overall, this is going to be card review for Roger, the fire version. Right, so if you guys enjoyed this video, do give it a like, and then as usual, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.